Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Tyranny with me, Bring It On.
Can't do that.
First things first, we missed some loot back here, so let's go grab that before we enter the spire. There's a lot going on up here, so it's easy to miss some stuff. I'm so glad the map has these little icons. Well, thank goodness I got that fatiguing toxin that I'm never going to use. What would I have done without it? I updated Eb's magic as well. Off camera. I gave her, instead of another directed force spell, I did give her the Arctic Ground instead. That uses the Sigil of Influential Domain. Just to check it out.
On it.
Have a nice little cast and forget spell.
Those Earthshakers have picked a tussle with beastmen. Doubt this will end in laughs.
Yeah, me too. Me too. There's a lot right there.
I am your shield wall.
Oh, he didn't do this. Whoops. Alright, into the fray.
More.
First things first. Did he just break through the rocks there? Or was it just lightning that I was hearing? Alright, Lantry, let's see. Here, do this, then that. Ebb. That followed by something like this. Then Barrick, when you get the opportunity, go ahead and taunt like that. Alright, hang in there, Lantry. Haste Barrick. That's a lot of healing. Good job. Good job, Ebb. Okay, let's cast this. See what it's all about. And then, where's it at? Lightning Ball after that, because it's, I think, the best of these, is it Directed Force or Guided Force spells? What is it called? Directed Force. Because it can hit multiple times as it goes through the enemies. Alright, Sunder and Thrust this guy. Barrick, do your thing. Striking Iron, I guess this guy. Actually, you know what? Let's just do Iron Storm first. For some decent AoE damage. Oh, I like this already. Yeah, the subsequent hits don't seem to hit as hard. In fact, I'm not even sure if the 7 damage is from the Lightning Ball or not. It might be from the spell on the ground. Go ahead and use Tyrannos' gate here. Lantry, what are you up to, buddy? Haste Barrick, and then False Pit this guy.
Nothing stands in our way.
Wait, why did I Haste Barrick? I'll Haste Barrick later then. Barrick. Yeah, Strike Iron this guy, and then I'll cut this guy down. With my main character.
Will do.
Oh, he's still standing. Well, good for him, I guess. cleave would be good here. Can I hit? Yep, I can hit all 3 of these guys. Awesome. Then Lantry, what do we got? Rival Mines here. Surge of Glory again. Verse, what do we got? Rhyme Spike, this guy, I guess. Oh, that's cool. And it can proc Volcanic Weapon more than once on cleave. That's okay. Did not know that. All sorts of neat little synergies in this game. Oh, got an achievement. Overkill. Of course. This crystal has somehow managed to rupture through the foundation of the spire. More Azurelith. They take 69 athletics this time.
I got it.
Far less than the previous ones.
Curious.
Sigil of Pride Magic. The scroll contains a magical accent which causes a material force or guarded form spell to only affect the caster. Okay. These grooves in the floor are inlaid with a dim, incandescent material that glimmers upon closer inspection. They appear to intersect at various angles, forming a myriad of potential shapes similar to the rubbing that you found. Cryptic runes line this section of the wall and continue upward as far as your eyes can see. Let's see what that magic is about first. Forgot which one it affects. Guarded form. Okay, but it makes them better. There's no reason not to equip that, because I don't ever cast those on anybody else besides the caster. I can't afford it, though. Let's see. I mean, is it worth swapping that out? How long does it last? 67.5 seconds, and if I do this... Yeah, it's not worth changing.
I got it.
The Sunken Relief, though heavily damaged, is clearly meant to depict a runic symbol, similar to the one you saw at Ascension Hall. The relief is incomplete, thus the final form of the rune is unknown. I'll make a charcoal rubbing of the relief's shape to help discern the rune's design. Pressing charcoal to parchment, you capture a blurry but proportionate image of the ancient relief. With enough collected imprints, it may be possible to reconstruct the original shape of the rune. I really don't have the... I'd say I know what this is, but there's a whole section up here that I don't know, like if there's like another angle going up here or not. I thought we had another piece of the... Aurora Spire symbol already. I'd probably guess, let's see, the circle, and it looks like it comes up and then comes straight down at an angle. Let's try it.
Will do.
Let's try and do it with what I just see there. Let's see, here to here, here to here, I'm not mistaken, it should be from here to here. Alright, so they don't intersect right there. Alright. Oh, cool. Did I figure that out before, that I could do more than one at a time? I don't remember. Hey! I did it! Alright, so we'll take care of the other spire as well, the Dawning Spire. Maybe we never completed the runic symbols. I thought that we did. Maybe it's always been partial and I just figured it out from there. I honestly forgot. The now familiar light of the spire courses skyward, trailing off toward the horizon in the direction of Vendrian's Well. You feel the ground beneath you fall away as you give in to the warmth of the energy surrounding you. The Aurora Spire engulfed glow feels violent and unsettled, like it would claw itself from the earth if it had the strength. The stones, though clean, feel slick with blood. Something of the ritual and turmoil of the stone sea has warped this isolated place over the years. You feel energy well up from the ground, and with reckless enthusiasm, form a bond with Vendrian's Well. Logically, I know I'm standing on solid rock, but this place has my balance askew. I keep feeling the stones beneath my feet shift and roll ever so slightly. I'd say I'm losing my mind, but I chalk it all up to the lingering effect of the Edict of Stone. Is it me, or is the magical field of this spire in motion, churning? This place seems to come alive to your presence, just like the mountain spire did. Only here, instead of a constant arcane hum, it's more of an intermittent scrape and shout. Isn't a steady hum, but erratic choir. Waterfall, maybe. All I know for sure is that one of these days, I'm going to write a treatise on the spires that'll be the envy of, well, the handful of sages still left. I still smell the beastmen from up here. Their stench is as powerful as an edict. Let's do the infirmary next, I guess. The infirmary allows you to brew potions and other consumables. Once built, resting in any spire grants a bonus to endurance, will, and magic defenses. Yep, let's do the infirmary. I'll go ahead and hire everybody. I'm not going to speak to anyone yet. What I'll do is I'll finish up what we're doing for this favored. Probably next episode we'll do both spires. And talk to all the people that are here. I will go around and get all the loot though. The impressive size of the cliffs and deep crevices is enhanced when looking across the whole of the region. Afe Biner, I hope everything is to your liking. Well, me too. Otherwise, it's a long drop. You don't want to disappoint me. A small village rests on the precipice of a crystal-ridden canyon. Fish! I do like the design of this. The infirmary, I guess. It's very pretty. Oh, very tiny loot right there. Sigil of Selfless Magic. The scroll contains a magical accent which causes a material force or guarded form spell to only affect the caster's allies, but with increased duration and strength. So the polar opposite of the other one. That's interesting, because I found the other one in this spire, and then I just happened to build the infirmary here that gave me the opposite accent. Oh, I need to hire people. I'll take care of that before I forget. Alright, so let's see. Who brews rare potions to take into battle. Skilled trainer. Provides the infirmary supplies to create potions. Alright, let's take that. Yeah, provides an infirmary with supplies to create potion. Oh no, that's who I just hired. Alright, battle potions. We'll hire that guy. Don't care about the traders. We'll take the illegal potions. Potions for battle. Large collection of potions. Large collection of potions. And they were mostly the cheap ones. I think we paid for 125 bronze. Recruit. And didn't get Bleak Anthem. But it's all good. I have the money to spare, so. Not really spending it on anything else. Just research.
Can't do that.
Well, Fatebinder, you certainly made it easier for us to cull the crystals we need. You've done the guild a great service. Oh. Central Force. Oh, and if you're heading back to Howling Rock, can you take this crate of pure Azurelith specimens with you? Yes, this is an exceptional yield. It will serve us well for the ritual. He cocks his head to the side, thoughtful. While I appreciate the kind assessment, Fatebinder, I'm not sure I deem our haul to be much more than scarcely adequate due to the duress nature of our excavation. In fact, it couldn't hurt to harvest a few extras to supplement the collection. Perhaps some with more prominent striational patterns. Okay, well. First thing we're going to do when we get back is take care of the spire. I still haven't been to Half Gate. Alright, so let's take a look at this. See if we can't figure this out. Yeah, this one, I feel like I'm missing like 2/3 of this one. It seems to use this, and I think it uses this here. Yeah, I think I'm missing more of this one than I was the other spire. Oh, I did not know I could do this. Keep this open while I have while I'm doing it. What's new? Let's give it a shot. Did I read this last time? Yeah, this is about the green glow. Alright, so it's gonna start up here. Yeah, I don't think that I can figure this one out yet. Because it doesn't even look symmetrical from what I can see. So let's
Right.
let's hold off on that for now. The required preparations have been set. Are you ready to perform the ritual that will extract Karen's energy? Joining us is not a critical component. I believe you would facilitate our focus. I would also like you to do us the honor of executing the final rite. After extracting his energy, we have only a short time in which to use it to permanently destroy the land. Are we seriously going through with this? You heard the permanently part of the destroying the land clause, didn't you? She inhales deeply before exhaling with a rigid smile. But you are in charge, and I'm just certain you'll do the right thing. Let us begin. Excellent. In that case, I'll signal for the ritual of following to commence. I almost thought it said hollowing. As punishment for their intransigence against Kyros, the family lands of many bastard tier nobles were rendered lifeless by the ritual of following, a merging of Karen's power in concert with his disciples that would blight the landscape for generations to come. Though a waking and active Archon of Stone was present in past iterations of this ritual, the ritual could, at least in theory, draw its power from a less cogent Karen to oversee the mystic forces. Let's put this back in the center. Disfavored lieutenant clears his throat and edges away from the cliff. I'll take a step back for this one. He taps his staff once, twice, thrice on the ground. Excuse me. Let the land hear our cries. He continues as Earthshakers gather, slowly chanting around him. Let the land shudder and tremble. Let the land swallow Karen's legacy and choke on the power forevermore. Archon of Stone, we gathered beseech you, we who believe. Let us now fallow this land as fitting for your grave dirt. Okay. Your grave dirt. Sir, the Scarlet Chorus are upon us. They've breached the perimeter. Oh, for Graven's glory. Radix scrubs a hand down his visor. Sweat beads on the gaps of his armor. Rouse the guild and defend the compound. Do not allow the Scarlet Chorus to interrupt the ritual, no matter the cost. Understood? He glances quickly to his brother. Kyros. The favorite officer unsheathes his sword with gusto. He clanks heavily as he stomps forward. Me and my shields are on it. With a respectful nod, he rushes past you, eager for battle and already shouting for his soldiers. Radix affixes you with a stony set expression. Fatebinder, we need you as well. If the Chorus defeats us here, the favorite's odds in this war are all but doomed. Do not let them halt the ritual. And what should I do? Do not let them shatter the Azurelith nodes. If they dislodge one of the focal staves, it's imperative you re-embed it into the load immediately. Else the charge, and thus the entire ritual, could become unstable. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's fall back real fast. Don't be in combat quite yet. Don't really need Eberron. I should have swapped out when I was at the top of the Aurora Spire there. But that's okay. Can make do with this. Barrack. Whoops.
On it.
You'll have to get through me first.
1,000 lives depended by that.
Alright, Barrack.
Children, why you...
By your command.
Alright, Lantry, go ahead and do this. And Ebb, you also need your own buffs up as well. We'll throw this out. Alright, False Pit this guy. Haste Barrack. See, drown this guy, and then Tyranny call this guy. Just keep him nice and crowd controlled so he can't kill Verse. Barrack taunt all these guys. See, Sunder and Thrust that guy. Lantry, what do we got? Come up here and buff them up. Alright, Sunder.
Glory of Kyros!
Oh, Barrack was taking a bit of a beating, wasn't he? I was not paying attention. We don't usually take that much damage, so I wasn't Wasn't looking for it.
Consider it done.
A Fate Binder. You cannot let the chorus halt the ritual. We've already siphoned too much telluric energy from Cairn. If the geotriadic resonance of the Azurelith nodes becomes disarrayed, the resulting backlash could kill Cairn, and with him, our ability to ever blight this realm. Quickly, we must re-embed the focal staff into its Azurelith node. I keep saying node. Load, to realign the spectral grid. The staff affixed to a charged load of Azurelith has been primed to harness Cairn's energy. I re-embed the Earthshaker focal staff into the charged Azurelith load to stabilize the ritual. Easy peasy. Alright, got one more group over here to take care of. In fact, there's a faster way to do it. Actually, I don't need to go up there at all. It's just down here. For some reason, I thought it was up on this section of the area. Let's deal with my level up real fast. Let's see. Finesse and Skullcracker. I could go for the crit too. Let's go and do Skullcracker. So deliver a powerful blow upward that launches a target into the air. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's do it.
Yes.
I am a shield wall unto myself.
Alright, let's try out our new ability, Skullcracker. And it misses. Never mind.
Embarrassing.
Face my iron.
Do that, then haste the barrack.
That one rattled me hard.
Alright, Sunder and thrust this guy. He's gonna be dead with just Sunder, but still. Alright, then thrust this guy. And then we'll put healing aura on barrack. Alright, and let's see. False Pit. I mean, they're already prone, but the bleeding's nice. Rhyme Spike that guy. And then we'll do Electric Jolts. Like that.
You'll have to hit harder than that.
I got it.
Alright, let's try Skullcracker again.
Can't do that.
Hope that it lands this time. Well, he died, so we didn't get to see it in all of its glory.
On it.
You can do it, Barrack. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Same description as last time. We'll just realign it like that. I like that effect.
I got it.
Western move. Oh. They're back. Oh, that must be the leader with the flaming sword. Let's deal with these buffs real fast, and then we'll go cut down some more chorusmen, or choirmen.
I will aid you. I have it.
Your
Do it for the North. Time together.
Oh, that effect is suppressed anyway. What is Titan's Touch suppressed by? Bond of Honor or Call to Battle? See, I didn't think that it could be suppressed by talents. Unless it was like for recovery, but I guess it can. So he doesn't need to be casting that spell at the beginning anyway. I'm going to do it regardless. In case one time's out, that he still gets the benefit of the other. And it helps boost his magic. It gives him more experience. So, let's see, what does he need? He doesn't need wits. He could use quickness, but he doesn't need it. Let's just do might. And then we'll finish his sentinel tree. I don't really care about this. I might just go for the damage. I don't care about the movement speed. Start of the blade, so plus 10% two-handed and one-handed weapons damage. Why not? It's just, I don't care about this. I guess the one upside would be like when you get those encounters in like a bridge or like a narrow ramp or something. This will allow him to get to the other side faster, so it doesn't block the rest of my team. So my companions aren't stuck on that ramp and they can't get to the enemies. But I'm fine with this.
Has not.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, Rhyme Spike right there.
Not gone to waste.
Alright, Unravel Minds and then False Pit. Alright, Skullcracker, this guy. Should probably Sunder first. Let's do that. Sunder first. And then Skullcracker, because then he should take more damage because his armor will be reduced. Yeah.
Ride on killing claws.
I like that a little more. Let's see, Ebb.
This isn't working.
Not quite off cooldown. We can launch this through their forces like that, and then we can cast Arctic Ground. Alright, Thrust. Then Arctic Ground right there. See, Phantom Bolt right there, and Electric Jolt. That guy. Rhyme Spike, and that should about do it. Go ahead and Sunder this guy.
Come on.
Lantry, False Pit.
As you command. Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Alright. One more dead Scarlet Course. And they didn't drop anything. Alright, I'm gonna call the episode here. The next one we will wrap up this quest. Looks like they've killed just about everybody over there. I only see one enemy. I assume because Radix and Kyros can't die.
I've had far worse.
Alright, that's interesting. Either way, I'm gonna call it here. Next episode we'll finish this up and I guess blight the land. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.